How do you quantify a feeling so few have experienced? How do you put words to a championship that has left the greatest names in bowling speechless? The only thing you can do is follow the footprints left behind. Then, to now. From its debut in 1962 to this moment, 62 years later, and the marks made at this tournament have never faded.
A historic strike!
I couldn't be happier in my life right now.
This is going to be my all-time biggest thrill in bowling.
This is the most wonderful week of my life.
Today, 5 bowlers stand on the shoulders of that history and leave their own footprints on these storied Fairlawn lanes.
On fire! How about that, America?
It's the 5th and final major of the season.
Today is your day! We are watching greatness!
The 2024 PBA Tournament of Champions starts now on Fox.
Some call this bowling's Augusta, and they have lined the fairways outside legendary AMF Riviera Lanes here in Fairlawn, Ohio. It is standing room only for PBA's 5th and final major of the season. Here is your 5-man field for the Tournament of Champions. Jason Sterner, Marshall Kent, Matt Ogle, all chasing their first major. E.J. Tackett and your top seed, Anthony Simonson, have a 6th in their crosshairs. So glad you're with us today on Fox Sports. Rob Stone, the Hall of Famer. Randy Pedersen, the Queen, Kimberly Pressler, will join us in a moment. If there's one building you want to win a major in, universally, the PBA pros will say it is this one. You walk in here, and it's got a Madison Square Garden type feel, and it starts outside when you pass underneath that legendary sign stating through these doors, past the world's finest bowlers. And at the moment, the world's finest bowler, undisputably, is your 2 seed today, E.J. Tackett.
E.J. Tackett going after the most infamous pair of lanes in our sport, lanes 27 and 8 here at iconic Riviera Lanes. But what E.J.'s done this season has been spectacular. He's making his 8th telecast appearance. He's just coming off of back-to-back wins, but E.J. trying to create more history, Rob. It seems like every time you and I are together, there's always history. And with a win today, E.J. Tackett can tie a 50-year-old record by winning 3 consecutive events.
Speaking of history, his potential opponent in the title match, Anthony Simonson, could become the youngest to win his 6th major.
The only stumble block for E.J. Tackett is E.J. Tackett's record against Simonson on television. Well, E.J.'s only beaten him once out of 5 attempts. So that advantage goes to Simonson. But right now, E.J. Tackett is bowling at an elite level.
Yeah. Tackett, with the win, would become the 2nd youngest to win 6 majors, and he's standing by with Kimberly.
Thanks, Rob. So, EJ, you have a chance at making history today. So where does winning 3 consecutive titles factor in your brain?
You know, it's really one of those things that you kind of have to let take care of itself. It'd be really, really cool to join the other 2 guys that have done it before me, and it's a long-standing record. It'd be really cool to do, but, you know, I have a task at hand, and like I said, that stuff kind of takes care of itself.
You've done a lot of really great things in your career, but what would it mean to win in this historic venue?
I mean, this place is it. This is where professional bowling really started, was right here on this pair of lanes, and to be able to win in this venue would be unbelievable, and it's one of those things where by the end of my career, I want to say that I was able to win at Riviera Lanes, so hopefully I can check that off the list today.
Good luck to you, and we will see you later in the show.
Thank you.
2 matches until we see E.J. Tackett. We open up with your 4 versus 5 matchup. Jason Sterner set to take on Marshall Kent. Sterner, the 5 seed, will start us off.
Where's my phone?
A lot of ramifications today, Randy, beyond just winning the 5th and final major of the year. There's the Player of the Year conversation, which we'll get into a little bit later in the show. And should Jason Sterner win this first game, he qualifies for the PBA playoffs. Are you kidding me? Starting with a 7-10? What did you do today to tee off somebody? Unreal.
Wow. That's all I can say. I mean,
One time?
worst
What do you
break
say?
in bowling, you hit the pocket and you can't get a spare.
So an open frame 9 to start for Sterner. Get it out of the way. If you're going to have a 7-10, let it be in the first.
Here's a guy who's having his best career season ever. Marshall Kent.
Fourth telecast of the season, seeking his second title of the campaign. A win here at a major, and maybe he slides into that Player of the Year conversation. Just maybe.
And already with just 2 shots thrown, the 40-foot Don Johnson oil pattern is rearing its teeth.
Don woke up in a bad mood upstairs, huh?
Don's like, hey, I'm still here.
That's right. Kent takes care of the 3-pin. Here is a look at today's Brunswick oil pattern. As you mentioned, the Don Johnson 40.
The players are going to be playing all over the place based on what they like to do. I mean, you're going to see some players going pretty straight from out. Some players going to be in and hooking it. Pick your poison, but you better execute.
Here's the arsenal for Marshall Kent today.
Stealth Solid. You like that name?
Solid name. Still looking for a strike. So Kent is on that left lane. The word in the house is hooks more, a little bit more forgiving.
Yeah.
The right lane,
Right lane's tricky. And so the higher seed will probably end up picking some finish on that left lane.
That elevated foul line on this pair. It's like that little elevated foul line on this pair. Yeah. Yeah, it was this pair last 2 years.
9 spare to start for Kent. I didn't see much, but obviously
I don't know
it
if he hit
impacted him.
is there a raise in the foul line or something? I don't know.
Sterner down 10, right of target, and what a challenging 2 frames this has been to open.
Sterner going with a GB5 for his equipment. He'll pull his arsenal up here in a second, but 2-4-10. He's just going to try to get the ball over to the right side of the 2-pin and cut it into the 10. First time he's left it throughout the Tournament of Champions.
What do you say?
Back-to-back open frames to start for your 5-seed Sterner.
GB5, game breaker 5 for Jason. He's got that voodoo roll, Rob. A lot of tilt.
That should be the name of a ball.
Voodoo?
Voodoo roll. Trademark it now. Can we get a strike, please? Anybody? How about a big 4? He already had the 7-10.
Oh, man, what a start.
This is one of the nicest guys out there. He does not deserve this, folks.
Yeah, you're right. He is one of the nicest guys out here. But what a kick in the teeth, first 3 frames for Jason Sterner.
Kick in the teeth. I think a kick in the teeth, then went to the midsection and then went a little bit lower, too.
Yeah.
Jejunum?
Yeah, he might be throwing up around the back end of the stage here. This is an atrocious start, 26 through 3. We got a strike. Took us to the end of the 3rd frame.
Pretty good speed and rev right there. approaching 20 miles an hour for Marshall Kent. Beautiful shot.
That one on the tougher right lane. Slides over to the left right now.
Yeah. Ooh, nice break.
Little cut, yep.
And there you can see the higher friction on the left lane.
Hammered that 10 pin. Jason Sterner has been getting hammered here in the opening 3 frames. Starts with the 7-10 in the first. Left that in the second. Then, you know, for good measure, how about a big 4 in the third? Open frame, open frame, open frame. And he has been clean all week until today.
Better hook.
Way right. Way right.
Yeah, similar shot. The last one he threw on that lane. Too far to the right on the slick lane, the right lane. He's going to try to get it over here and cut the head pin over into the 10. First time he's left this one throughout the competition here at TSC. Ooh.
Are you kidding me? Just picking one out. This is Tom Doherty-esque right now.
It's going downhill in a hurry.
Wow. This is tough to watch. This is kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm, right? Just kind of painful to watch, but you can't look away. 33 after 4 frames. There you go. Praise the Lord! Take a bow. Wow. Lanes 27 and 28. I've got an issue with Sterner today. 46 pin lead already for Kent as he gets up to close out the 5th. Got lay off left of target.
How'd you know? Were you looking at the numbers?
I don't need numbers.
You could just tell by the shape?
Yeah, I'm that good at this.
Okay.
You're the numbers guy here, brother, not me. Kent after the 6th pin, so another spare conversion from Marshall. Spare, spare, strike, spare, spare for Kent to start. Flashback to earlier this year, the Illinois Classic. Kent, the top seed, taking on A.J. Johnson. Kent rallied through 4 consecutive strikes to shut out A.J. for his 6th career PBA Tour title and his first singles trophy since 2017. Messenger, no. So, Randy, if you look at Kent's scoreline so far, you're noticing a trend.
Yeah, a lot of 9 spares.
Spares. Kimberly with more on Marshall, Kent, and spare shooting coming up when we wrap up Kent versus Sterner. The PBA Today on Fox is sponsored by Bolero. Save big on bowling with a summer season pass. Bowl 2 games every day for one low price. Visit summerseasonpass.com and get your pass today. Here now, a look at your Bowl TV highlights. We go to Thursday night, final round of match play for the Stepladder final for the TOC. 19-year-old Oklahoma native Eric Jones, a 278, missed getting to the show by 5 pins. Jason Sterner needed a mark in the 10th. Got it as he retained his spot as the 5 seed. He might be wishing he had that shot back and he could have headed out of town at this point, because this has been a nightmare start for Sterner.
How about this Eric Jones kid? Wow. All right, let's go down on the floor and talk to tour rep Mike Wolf. Mike, what does Jason Sterner have to do to get back in this?
Well, he's going to make a couple adjustments on the right lane. They were getting a little right quickly. His launch angles are fine. They're just getting too far right down lane. So he's going to cheat his eyes over to the left, kind of use first arrow as his gutter down the lane. A couple good shots here and climb right back in the match.
All right, thanks, Mike.
Always good to see Wolfie.
Wolfie.
Saw him out last night. Four open frames to start. A strike in the 5th. Here's Sterner in the 6th. I mean, right. For a second, we're looking at another 7-10.
Yeah. We asked him what his secret sauce was this week.
I love the answer.
He said, Heather.
Wifey.
My wife. She was with me every game.
Great support, great eye for the game. And
yep.
Heather is the head coach at William Smith College, bowling.
It's a little bit easier to
Hubby
make.
Jason, the assistant. What a season William Smith had, by the way. Made it to the Sweet 16.
Yeah.
You know who bounced them?
Yeah,
Vanderbilt. You know who rolls for Vanderbilt?
I think I know. So it's a Ballard, isn't it? Yeah, it's a Ballard that rolls for Vandy.
Second year of the program, and they made it to the Sweet 16. That's awesome. Sterner to start the 7th, down 44. Kent, just one strike here, came on the right lane in the 3rd frame. He's on that right lane now. So a rare strike for Marshall Kent here in our opening match. Kimberly, he's had a lot of spare shooting today so far.
He sure has, and in Marshall's own words, his spare shooting this week has been atrocious, missing more spares at this event than he has in 2 seasons. He told us that it pissed him off so bad that something just clicked, and not only did he start putting strikes together, but the last 8 games of match play, he made every spare he looked at, and today, he's 5 for 5.
It was interesting talking to him yesterday, Kimberly. He was saying his look on the fresh has been really challenging. Needs to be lucky in this first match to move on, and guess what? The gods are looking out for him today.
Yeah, I mean, he's not being tested, and he's converting his spares. 4 straight opens for Sterner really helps, right?
Right. This will be the 6th spare conversion in 8 frames for Kent. Going for the 3-6-10. Missed it. Open frame.
Didn't we just talk
I
about
know.
that?
It's classic announcer jinx.
We just talked about how his spare shooting has been kind of poo-poo.
Might have been a little lucky to get the 6 too, by the way. So the comeback is on. He's only down 32 right now. Working on a strike.
Get up.
Hey, hey, hey! What do you say, Jason Sterner? Back-to-back jacks. Deficit down to 22. It was as big as 46 back in the 4th. cut it by more than half. We go to the foundation frame 9th. Still a major hill to climb, but he's making it interesting. Wood, yeah, right off the release. Two spares, 3 strikes, 4 open frames. Jason Sterner's stats through 9 here in match number 1. Matt Ogle, the 3 seed, waiting in the wings. EJ Tackett trying to put a clamp on player of the year. Your 2 seed standing in his way. Your top seed, a guy who may be due at this event, Anthony Simonson. Here's Marshall Kent, your 4 seed, up 24. Off that open frame in the 8th.
This show seems like very reminiscent of last year's show, with the exception of one player.
Jason Belmonte was on last year's show, replaced by Marshall Kent. Outside of that, you're right, Randy, the other 4 all made last year's TOC show. Here's how last year's TOC went down. Jason Belmonte won his 4th TOC. EJ Tackett, the runner-up. Second time Tackett was runner-up at this event to Belmo. Happened in 2019 inside this facility as well. Simonson, your 1 seed today, finished 3rd. Matt Ogle, your 3 seed today, finished 4th. And Jason Sterner, destined, it appears, to be in 5th for the 2nd straight year here at the TOC. Needs just 9 pins here in the 10th to close out Sterner. And Kent moves on.
Whoa. He's bringing some heat, man. He's in the 20s with the ball speed, and that's firing it.
Good athletic cut to the 31-year-old from Clarkston, Michigan. Back-to-back jacks there for Kent. One more shot. He can max out with a 195.
Good ball this way, brother.
Take a look at other finishers. We talked about Eric Jones in 6th. Miller and Sherman, yeah, the doubles duo finishing 7 and 8. Belmo there at 11. This guy, Tom Doherty, 12. And by the way, a quick shout out to Sterner and his wife, Heather. Baby on the way, due July 2nd. Early congrats to the Sterner family as they continue to expand in upstate New York, as we continue to look at some of the other finishers. Bill O'Neill in the running for Player of the Year. Tom Smallwood injured. We did not see him yesterday in PBA Elite League play. Osku at 22. Nice pickup from Sterner there in the 10th. He's got one more shot. There's Matt Ogle, your 3 seed from Louisville, Kentucky. Good finish.
Thank you.
For Sterner. Disappointing 157 for him.
Rough start.
Brutal start. First 4 frames were open. So your 4 seed Marshall Kent moves on. Match number 2. He's got Matt Ogle E.J. Tackett and Anthony Simonson still to come here at the TOC. Your 3-seed Ogle hits the hardwood next. He was here last year in Kimberly with more on how that show impacted him this year. That when we return. We welcome you back to Fox Sports Live coverage of the PBA Tournament of Champions, the 5th and final major of the season. We are set for match number 2, 3 versus 4. Matthew Ogle set to take on Marshall Kent. Kent, 195-157 over Sterner.
Okay. Are we ready? No.
We are ready, Matt.
We good? All right, bud. Go ahead. Hey,
We'll get it better.
They're almost matching, aren't they?
Yeah, it looked like Kent was super gluing that red tape on his ring finger. Remember a couple weeks ago, he blew that finger apart, started taping it up.
How do you get super glue off your skin?
Very carefully. Typically what you do is you take fire to it.
Fire. Really?
I mean, you got to heat it up a little bit, right?
Soften it up.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Kent going with sneak attack on the left lane. You like that?
I do.
Yeah, that's pretty good sneak attack on the 1-3.
Yeah, Kent getting all 10 to drop there.
You sneaky little bugger.
So here's Ogle, 2 tour titles, 1 doubles, 1 single, 39-year-old from Louisville, Kentucky.
Ogle using a 6B, hang on a minute, a GB5.
Whatever it is, it works.
Yeah, it's a GB5. I'm having trouble reading the numbers this guy's writing down next to me. I don't want to throw Brandon under the bus, but
Kimberly, Matt Ogle was here last year, and that is having a direct impact on his performance this year.
It absolutely was, because it had affected him, and Matt was really candid to us about the fact that his performance at last year's TOC was just not his best. He said he let the nerves get to him, but this year he told us he's feeling a lot more confident. Not only does he have a singles win under his belt, but he also has a lot more TV experience from his time on PBA's Elite League, the Las Vegas High Rollers.
Ogle on the left lane, in the second, way right of target.
Whoa.
He admitted to us last year was overwhelming for him. I rushed things. I never relaxed and could take a pause to enjoy it. He's going to have to pause and reevaluate after that shot.
we call that the Bob Euchre.
Just a bit outside. One, 2, 4, 8, cleans it up. Well done, Ogle. His buddy Sean Rash here to cheer him on. Those guys, doubles partners. They won the Roth-Holman doubles back in 2019. Remember that show in Oklahoma? First title for Matt Ogle. The way Rash handled that, I still reflect back on it. Just gave the stage to his partner, and Matt was super emotional, getting that elusive first tour title. A guy who we really hadn't known anything about prior to that event. Kent off the strike in the first. Here he is in the second. Little left to target, but gets all 10. He'll take it and walk away. E.J. Tackett, your 2 seed. Trying to lock up Player of the Year honors, waiting for the winner. Kent up 10. We start the third.
It's always a nice break going. Brooklyn chipping out that 4-pin for a double.
Ken's gotten plenty of breaks already today, most of them courtesy of Jason Sterner, who we met in the first match. Another strike there for Kent. Saturday, it is baseball night in America. Pete Alonso and the Mets taking on America's team, the Tampa Bay Rays, Randy Arozarena. Or Julio Rodriguez and the Mariners meeting the Astros. All begins at 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on Fox. Check for the game in your area. Hopefully it's the Rays playing that other team.
America's team?
They are America's team. The Tampa Bay Rays, baby.
God, you're so delusional.
his first singles title last April at the World Series of Bowling in Wisconsin. He was your top seed, dropped Sam Cooley for his first career PBA Tour singles title. He was emotional when he won the doubles in 2019. 4 years later, finally winning that singles title, and you see how much it means to he and his family. Those are real tears, people. That video was just played on the screen here. He saw it. He heard it. He saw his eyes kind of pop up, and now that he's a little bit more of a veteran on this type of stage, you can tell he took a little bit more time. Took a little pause, get himself back. We start the fourth. Ogle down 20. That'll cut into it. There's the Ogle cheering section. Son Gavin, wife Stacy. By the way, happy birthday to Stacy Ogle. Marshall Kent. Opening ham bone for Marshall Kent.
Look at those numbers, partner.
That's a lot of MPHs and RPMs. Attaboy.
A lot of bad attention.
Great sign.
Coming down at those 10 pins. Beautiful shot here by Marshall, right on top of third arrow. He is piping it with some speed and some heat and a lot of revolutions.
Got a break early on with that Brooklyn. Yahtzee!
Good pitch.
Marshall Kent playing the left lane much deeper than the right. And are the players starting to figure something out after game one?
It's feeling that way, at least Kent is. Ogle, though, working on a double, trying to make it 3 in a row, down 30.
That better hook. And
Left the 2-pin.
Be aggressive.
Could have been a lot worse.
could have been a lot worse if it was a split he was going to look at, but nevertheless, when your opponent starts with the front five and you need to kind of stay in it, this isn't much better. These games, these matches, they go by so fast. And you got to think on the fly, guess correctly, right ball, stand here, look there. What kind of speed am I going to use? What kind of rotation? And then if it doesn't work, you really don't have a whole lot of time to figure something else out.
Ogle just burned a re-rack, try to give himself some more time. This is his best finish of the season, really by far. Prior to this week, his best finish 11th at the Masters. Brooklyn. And a quick seat. He's got some things to work out during the commercial break.
Straight over compensation there, partner.
Marshall Kent up 31. He's working on perfection. 5 frames, 5 strikes. Will it continue as Kent closes out Ogle? The on-lane graphics you see, including the oil patterns, which are projected on today's lanes, courtesy of Clutch Bowling. You know, I've seen a lot of today here, these guys, fire marshals.
Yeah.
They had a big part to play in past TOCs.
You know, Rob, back in the day, they used to pay the fire marshals off. to get more bodies into this building. They'd send them on vacations. They would pay them some nice money under the table. And this place was absolutely packed wall to wall with bodies.
We are not saying that the fire marshals have been paid off here and now. That was
I'm
then.
just saying this is back in the day.
Yeah, that was then. I love that. That's why we talk about this place as being the Augusta for bowling, the Taj Mahal for this sport. Kent with another strike. He is perfect through 6.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, boy, from perfection to gutter ball.
Do you have any idea how bad you have to throw this shot to go from inside a 4th arrow to the gutter? Wow, Marshall.
I'm stunned.
Wow. Pretty good comeback after that shot. I mean,
Do you have a shoe brush?
maybe slipped. Normally when you take a shoe brush to the sole of the shoe, you're trying to add some tackiness to the bottom. But I mean, that's a big miss. Working on 6 in a row, and it's 0 spare.
Maybe an opening for Ogle.
Nope. Can't find that lane. Every shot's too far to the right.
Nice cover of the 1-2-4 by Ogle. .31-pin deficit Ogle facing as we start the 8th. The winner to take on your 2 seed, E.J. Tackett. Fifth strike for Ogle. Fifth top 10 this year for Marshall Kent.
Wow. Not sure that one had a chance, but it still got back and caught enough of the 1-3. As we take a look at our 3D left lane to right lane, what Marshall Kent is doing. 11 and 6 right on that right lane. And about 2.5 miles an hour faster to try to keep it on line. Left lane hooks more so he can move deeper and curve it more.
How difficult is it to adjust that speed on the fly?
At this level, not. It's not. These guys are just so good at adjusting speed, rotation, release. I mean, they can do it all. The high-level players can all do it. See that? That shot there is exactly what you just talked about, Rob. The shot on the right lane, he lofted and threw harder. That one was in the lane, much quicker and slower speed.
8 strikes in 9 frames for Kent. In control of this match. He was in control early in his opening showdown with Jason Sterner. That was because of Sterner's mistakes. Kent has been in control of this second match. That's because strikes in the first 6 frames for Kent. Here's Ogle.
There you go. Finally moved far enough left to get away from that hang spot down lane.
Too little, too late, my friends.
Made a ball change, got away from that slick spot to the right. Moved a little bit deeper. And now he's like wanting to punch himself in the head, going, why didn't you do that sooner?
So 3 in a row for Ogle. Seventh overall strike. It was down 41, now down 21. Kent on the verge of moving on. If so, we will hear from him momentarily. Open frame Ogle. So Ogle done with the 226. Needs just 6. Kent moves on with the Brooklyn. His second of this second match.
I think like 5, right? Yeah. Is that one?
EJ Tackett up next. Business really about to pick up here at the Tournament of Champions. Tackett, and then your 1 seed, Anthony Simonson. 2 of the best over the last 2 years here on the tour.
Oh.
Not many more. How many more of these Brooklyns?
Looked at another ball and went sideways.
Go win this thing, all right, sir. Nobody better than you right now. Appreciate it. Go do it.
Great ball.
Go do it.
EJ Tackett. Getting loose, just a couple lanes
Kind of like I was
over.
doing with the 5 a little bit.
Gets set to make his way to lanes 27 and 28 in a moment. He will take on that man, his good friend, his doubles partner, Marshall Kent.
Well, his last 3 weren't very encouraging.
No, not at all. Not at all. Tremendous start. Closes with a 2-6-7. Another comfortable win for Marshall Kent. 41 pin win. And remember, Kent started with the front 6 and then offered up this to start the 7th. Gutter ball. Able to overcome it, get a strike for a spare in that frame, and he moves on, and he's with Kimberly.
Marshall, we just saw the video there. You started off with the front 6, but then the 7th frame happened, and you got that gutter ball. So I'm going to ask what everybody is wondering, what happened?
Oops.
Well, you came back from that and got some strikes, and you move on. But now, not only are you taking on the reigning player of the year, but he's one of your best friends. So what's the plan of attack to stop this guy's winning streak?
Keep the ball in the lane.
That's a good plan.
Other than that, we'll just see what happens. We'll just go out and bowl, and whatever happens, happens.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Marshall Kent, a 38 and then a 41-pin win. Up next, though, E.J. Tackett, your number 2 seed, trying to lock up Player of the Year honors. We talk bowling superpowers next. We welcome you back to the Tournament of Champions, and it was PBA Hall of Fame week here in Greater Akron. Our good friend John Weber becoming the 3rd in his family to move on to the PBA Hall of Fame. Steve Jarris, veteran selection. Tom Hess, PBA 50 Superior Performance. And Bill and Barbara Chrisman going in for meritorious service. There's John on the right, Barb on the left, and in between the commissioner, Tom Clark. By the way, Tom Clark should be going into the PBA Tour Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah.
You're there already.
Yeah.
Well deserved.
Thanks.
Yeah, love that weekend. It's so great to honor the people who have paved the road for these pros here today. Randy Pedersen, Rob Stone back here with you. You got a superpower besides being just like an awesome analyst and looking good in blue? You can think about that. All right, so that is this week's question to our bowlers. If you had a superpower, what would it be? That is the subject of our pressing questions with Kimberly Pressler, presented by Go Bowling.
EJ, if you could have a superpower, what would yours be?
I think it'd probably be some sort of like transportation to be able to get from one place to the next rather quickly.
Teleportation. Just click my fingers, be home, be back out here. In between frames would be so good. I need a hug.
I would probably give the lamest answer in the world and say flying.
I'm going to say flying.
I think I would choose flying.
To fly.
To fly.
Flying, I think.
I'm never going to go skydiving because terrifying. Anyone who's done that is a psychopath. I mean, that's the closest you're going to get to flying, right?
My answer to this question is I want to be able to speak any language I want, like, immediately. Or, I mean, my superpower could be being E.J. Tackett. That would be an okay superpower, too.
Oh, well, that's kind of weird. I don't know if do I have superpowers?
Probably anything to make me taller. I've been short my whole life, so probably tall.
Tommy, if you could have a superpower, could be anything, what would you want it to be?
That I could eat as much pizza as I wanted and not look like DJ Archer.
It's got to be invisibility.
I want to be invisible.
Does anything else come to mind? Maybe invisibility or reading people's minds?
No, I'm not a creep like that. People who like want the invisibility and they want to read people's minds, like I don't want to know that stuff.
I do.
Just let me fly to my tournaments.
By the way, Tommy Jones once again stealing the scene there on pressing.
Tommy's been
questions.
getting roasted lately.
Man, he's been getting strays all over the place. Well, one of the answers there was flying, and nobody on the tour is flying higher than E.J. Tackett right now, our number 2 seed, as he is making his 8th televised appearance of the season next.
Yeah, and this championship pair is living up to its reputation. Lanes 27 and 8 here at Riviera. They're starting to look a little tricky. E.J. Tackett is on the precipice of creating more history. Not only a 50-year-old historic event, but also possibly solidifying his spot as the reigning player of the year. He could duplicate that feat with another win here today.
And that win would be his 3rd straight victory on the PBA Tour. He is your 2 seed. He still has at least 1, maybe 2 matches ahead of him. Kent versus Tackett coming up next here on Fox Sports. We flash back to April 1st, 1971. Yeah, we're in black and white, folks. The TOC here at Riviera Lanes. Johnny Petraglia, those horn-rimmed glasses, taking on the great Don Johnson in the championship match. Petraglia winning it for his 6th career PBA title, his 1st career major. It was his 3rd consecutive PBA title on the last 3 tournaments of that winter season. Dick Weber has also won 3 straight tour titles, did that twice to the late, great Dick Weber. And up next, E.J. Tackett with a chance to join that list. There's Johnny Petraglia. Friday night honored as the Tony Reyes Community Service Award, a passionate, emotional speech, and it segues into this perfectly. The PBA proud to have Bowlers to Veterans link as the official charity of the PBA Tour. Today's BBL salute to veterans. We welcome that man, U.S. Marine Corps retired Master Sergeant Robert Castro, served for 32 years. Robert, thank you. And thank you to all for your service. To donate, go to bvl.org. Ready for our next matchup, 2 versus 4. Tackett versus Kent. Anthony Simonson waiting in the wings as your #1 seed. These two guys, longtime friends.
Let's not forget to mention that Johnny Petraglia is a Vietnam vet. Actually took me to the wall some years ago. It was a pretty special moment for myself.
Man. Great start for Kent after, let's be honest, a bit of a shaky close to match #2.
Yeah, there were some balls going all over the place toward the latter part of that game for Marshall Kent, but I still think that this left lane's proving to be the better of the two. We saw that in the league series yesterday, and I believe it's holding up to be true today. You ever heard of this guy?
E.J. Tackett. Could be back-to-back Player of the Year winner. On the right lane, really in. Right by the gutter.
In and just banging on it.
Let's go, thumbing the ball. He is so dialed in right now. Trying to win his 3rd straight show.
Yeah, I asked him what his secret sauce was for this week. He said, I'm going to be in and I'm going to be slow hooking it. Going with a max thrill solid. You know, you get these elite players, and then when they really start to perform at an all-time level, it's pretty fun to watch.
And that's what you're witnessing in Tackett this season.
Look out.
Right in front of the ball return. A very brief approach as well, and nothing seemed right on that shot.
That's an arrow right of where he can throw it. Standing in front of the ball return, altering his approach, and then just chucks an arrow too far to the right. No way it's getting back from there.
Strike spare for Kent. Kimberly talking earlier about how much focus Marshall's been putting on his spare shooting. Asked him what a first major would mean, pretty much why I've been chasing, what I've been dreaming about since I thought about joining the tour. Extra gratification, that all that extra work I've been putting in was worth it. He's down 10 as we start the 3rd. A late kick to the 10.
You know, the one thing that Marshall does have going for him is he's in phenomenal shape. You know, total gym rat, great athlete. And that's a nice hit right there, kicking the 10 late, but he's got to make a better shot on the right lane.
Triple for Tackett. Flashback to the TOC back in 2017 in Oklahoma. Tackett off a 2016 Player of the Year campaign, taking on Tommy Jones. Jones, big error here in the 10th. Needed a mark, missed. Tackett with the 208-203 win. His 2nd career major
and 7th overall PBA title. Look how young he looked back then, too. Grizzled up, married now, father, another Player of the Year honor, and maybe looking at another one this season. Didn't like it.
Yeah, I didn't like it because it was left. Another guy that's just a physical specimen, a freak of nature. You look at E.J. Tackett, not real big in stature, but one of the strongest people you'll ever meet. And he didn't like this one immediately. It was left of target.
Pound for pound, the strongest guy on the tour,
I think so. I mean, pound for pound, the highest rev rate from a player that uses their thumb.
Fourth telecast of the season, seeking his 2nd title of the campaign. Won the Illinois Classic earlier. It was his first singles title in 7 years. That one right. Oh, how about this? Where did that strike come from?
Well, he just changed balls, and what a break that was.
Boy, he's had a lot of breaks go his way from his competition and from his own shooting. The Just Right strike brought to you by Just Bear, the mindful choice for high-quality protein with no antibiotics ever. Just Right, Just Bear, and just barely getting all 10 to go.
Backdoors the picket fence for a double. Huge break.
Backdoor guests are best. Conventional strike for Kent. So that's 3 in a row for him, and he takes the lead.
That's taking advantage.
I don't know, because I thought that was pretty close. No, I thought it was pretty good. And it looked like it wanted to read it and just hit go. Yeah, it was too.
Straight strikes, 7 spare, Tackett. Messenger spinning in front of the 10. Do you remember this line from that guy, the commissioner, Tom Clark, last week? The most unpredictable season he's ever seen. And how about just what we've seen from Marshall Kent's game and opponents today?
Yeah.
The most unpredictable things you could imagine. Jason Sterner opening 4 frames. Door open for Kent. Kent gets the front 6. Oh, God. Hey, here we go. Another unpredictable shot. Tackett missing the 10. And then he kind of goes to that right shoulder. And that right shoulder has been giving him some issues this week.
Well, and then you got to go back to the shot that Marshall Kent carried in the 4th frame where he tripped the back door on the rail.
And the gutter ball he had in the 7th frame in match number 2.
Yeah, as long as it goes this way.
Just when you think you know what's going to happen, they change the rules. Off that open frame, Tackett in the 6, gets all 10. We've seen a lot already today, Randy.
We have.
Who knows what's in store? Kent, Tackett for a berth in the title match. Who will survive? The PBA on Fox is sponsored by Bolero. Save big on bowling with a summer season pass. Bowl 2 games every day for one low price. Visit summerseasonpass.com to get your pass today. And by Go Bowling. For friends and family fun, log on to gobowling.com to find a center near you. Registration for the 2024 PBA LBC National Championships now open to bowlers of all skill levels and from all centers. The PBA LBC National Championships
headed to a new location outside Chicago. It includes 2 new junior divisions. You can compete in singles as well as optional doubles and team events. You can even combine your scores with the pros. Enter today at pba.com/LBC tournament. I have to catch my breath after reading that promo every week. Gotta tighten that up.
It's a lot there.
It's a long promo, a lot of words. Marshall Kent here to close out the 6th. Working on 3 straight strikes. Make it 4 in a row. Ham bone for Kent.
He's bringing the heat on that right lane, Rob, to try to keep it on line. That's the reason why he's throwing it that fast. Got a little loft going as well. And then a big high rev rate. That's going to knock those pins over. Little bit different tactic on this left lane, though.
Max out with a 280. Remember, last time we saw Tackett kind of rolling that right shoulder.
Yeah.
Kimberly's got more on that in a second. Kent starts the 7. I mean, he almost got another lucky backdoor strike.
Oh boy, was that wide.
This has been a wild afternoon.
Yeah. Wild ride.
The things we have seen.
Typically not what you expect at the Tournament of Champions.
Kent cleans that one, takes a seat. E.J. Tackett hops up.
That one quick.
Tackett with that open frame in the 5th, missed the 10 pin, a strike there in the 6th, and he went right to that right shoulder. Kimberly, what's the latest?
So I spoke with EJ at the commercial about that right shoulder, and he simply said, yeah, it hurts. And I asked how bad, and he said, when he throws a shot, it's sitting at about a 6, but it's bearable. But then he said, I guess we'll see how it goes from here, though.
Hook. Yeah, same kind of deal. A little bit too far.
Just going back to that right shoulder, Randy, middle of the 2nd game, 2nd block.
Yeah.
Mentioned he was having problems holding the ball up as high as he wanted to on his approach.
Typical starting position. So he had to lower the starting position.
The shoulder progressively got better, but then a dip. Felt pretty good yesterday. You know what he did? He went out and played golf.
Oh.
Like the mother in me would be like, so your shoulder's injured, but you want to go out and play golf. Right?
He said it didn't hurt.
Boys will be boys. All right.
He said it didn't hurt.
How about the weirdness that we have seen? And it started literally with the first shot of the show today.
Yeah.
Right? Your 5C, Jason Sterner. This is the opening shot of the TOC. Leaves the 7-10.
Yeah.
And from there, Kent.
Yeah.
Gutter ball in the 2nd match. Kent, this strike out of nowhere. Yeah, take a bow. Tackett didn't like it. This one's starting to slip away from him.
The 10 pin, EJ. God damn it.
This one is slipping away.
It is, and he's running out of time.
Kent. Oh, yeah. Keeping himself cool. Trying to run up that ladder to the title match and maybe get back in the Player of the Year conversation. Yeah, that one was a struggle for Tackett. That's a walk away.
Yeah.
That's an Advil walk.
Yeah, that might be a little bit more than Advil, maybe cortisone or morphine.
Well, you go right to morphine, do you? That was a quick, that escalated quickly to morphine. I love you, Randy Pedersen. Here's Kent, up 24, closing out the 8th, trying to extend that lead.
Better. Well, he's not in front of the ball return anymore. He's maybe a little bit right with his feet, but he's just now powering it through the front part of the lane at over 20 miles an hour. Marshall Kent has figured out a way.
6 strikes in 8 frames.
The other two frames, 8 spares.
Looking for his first career major.
Correct.
But in order to do that, he's going to have to beat not only E.J. Tackett, but the youngest player in major championship history to win 5.
Did it again. Oh my gosh. I thought that was a second gutter ball.
Well, just look at this number right here, folks. Right there.
I don't know how that didn't go in the gutter. I mean, just barely hanging on. Edge of the cliff.
Good news, he was working on a strike, so he doesn't lose count.
Get lucky.
Bad news now, it's an open frame, and watch the max scores.
Plummets.
Look how they changed from 238 to 226. Tackett's still in this.
Tackett is banged up. He is playing hurt. And that's what happens this time of the year. It's like NFL, college football. You get late in the season, guys are banged up. Tape them up. Tape them up again. Give them a little Dr. Feelgood. Go to Randy's medicine cabinet and hit up the morphine, apparently. Tackett with the strike. He's back, baby. Huge one in the ninth. It's a 12-pin match as we enter the 10th. Let's take a look at the big scoreboard. Wild swings in this one. Little left. Stomps it out. He knew he had a chance. Oh!
Throw it over there. God, lane hooks, EJ. You know it. Gosh.
Almost like he got a little ahead of himself, Rob. A little too quick, a little too amped up.
Yeah, take a re-rack. No, he can't. It's on a spare shot, sorry. He needs something. He needs to get himself back. And he leaves it open. My, 9-pin stands.
He's injured. You could hear it on that spare attempt right there, watch. Yeah, he's injured. Not surprising, all the bowling he's done.
Yeah, they finally caught up to him here at the TOC. And Marshall Kent is going to move on as your 4 seed. Somebody's looking out for Marshall Kent today, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
That's not a knock on his game, but
no, but I mean,
the things he's seen, the things that he has done to himself, and yet he's moving on to the title game. Insanity.
I'll take this hand if I have to.
But can he take out Bowling's version of the Swiss Army knife to capture his first ever major?
Yeah, the bad boy, Anthony Simonson, waiting up. Week 5 of the UFL season continues next. Michigan, Memphis. That one coming up here on Fox.
Yeah.
Again, kind of a less than enthralling finish to the match.
Absolutely.
If you're Kent with a 2-12. If you're Simonson, you're like, I'm going to need another towel to pick up the drool here. A 20-pin win for Marshall Kent.
Climbing the ladder.
Yeah, that's right. Won the first by 38 pins, the second by 41 over Ogle, and this time 20 pins better than E.J. Tackett. Coming up next, Anthony Simonson versus Marshall Kent. The final, uninterrupted, next on Fox.
Everything he has accomplished, his meteoric rise to the top of this sport. But But he has yet to capture this trophy, this treasure in bowling lore. Two bowlers at the top of their game for a major title. Here we go. The 2024 PBA Tournament of Champions final starts now on Fox.
And now a live look at your one seed, Anthony Simonson, now out of Las Vegas, Nevada. 14 tour titles, 5 majors. He was the youngest to win his first major, youngest to win the second major, youngest to win a third, fourth, fifth, and now a chance to be the youngest to win the sixth. And he hasn't won this tournament, but my goodness, has he been close over the course of now the last 5 straight years. Simonson continuing his warm-ups ahead of our uninterrupted title match, set to take on the 4-seed Marshall Kent.
Yeah, I was up in front of, that was over.
And Rob, let's go down to the floor and talk to tour rep Tim Mack. Timmy, you've been watching practice warm-ups. You've watched the matches prior to this championship match. What type of strategy do you see Simonson using to capture his first ever Tournament of Champions?
Really, it's just about attacking the lanes 2 different ways. The lanes are playing significantly different, and you know, I think we're going to get up over the front on the left lane a little bit, and then on the right lane, he's going to finish on the right lane. He actually likes the right lane. He can get in a little bit on the right lane and shape it with the strong ball. So he likes what he has, and he's going to bowl a good game.
All right, Timmy, thanks.
Practice is over. Title time here in Fairlawn. Historic AMF Riviera Lanes hosted the first ever TOC. Back in 1962, it was won by PBA Hall of Famer Joe Joseph. Marshall Kent has never won a major.
Can somebody take that away? I'm not touching it. It's got rosin all over it. Thank you.
Simonson, the 1 seed, could be the youngest to win 6 majors. Currently, a title held by Jason Belmonte. This is his 5th show of the season, 1 win. Another win here, and he is right in the Player of the Year race. Simonson starts us off. Leaves the 4.
So good at doing so many different things with the ball, Rob. I mean, this one looks like he just gets up there and shoves it right through the front part of the lane about as fast as he can.
Second shot cleans that one up. Kent, the 4 seed from Clarkston, Michigan. See his average over the course of his 3 wins today. His high back in match number 2 at 267 he rolled versus Matt Ogle. That includes that gutter ball he shot in the 7th frame.
Yeah. He's going with a lot of speed on this right lane to try to keep it more on line. And that's the reason for that flat 10.
Spare shooting has been a priority for Kent. This week in particular.
It's been a problem.
It's been a problem, which then turned into a priority.
Sure.
Even through 1. Kent and Simonson both with 9 spares. Fifth top 10 finish this season.
Little light mixer here, never hurt anyone. Anytime you cave the bucket in, it's always a good thing.
Simonson, 4th on the points list. Messenger!
No, don't you dare. Oh. Judas Priest was just a great shot.
Perfection shooting at the 10 this week. And it continues now, 56 out of 56. Those stats provided by our good friends at Lane Talk. Being the #1 seed, it's supposed to be an advantage. Not so much this season.
Yeah, not this season.
Look at that, 4 and 8.
Let's see his little touch here.
Simonson 0 for 1. Remember, he lost the U.S. Open as a 1 seed this season.
Good one
Here's a
there.
little touch today. Come on.
Yeah, the #1 seeds have been getting thumped like a narc at a biker rally this season. Simonson trying to make those stats kind of turn the other direction. And he's thrown 3 real quality shots right out of the gate here in the title match.
Pretty good. Left the 2-5.
I got to tell you, through 3 frames, I like Anthony Simonson's ball reaction better. I like the way he's playing the lanes better.
Week 5, the 2024 UFL season. It continues next year. The Michigan Panthers taking on the Memphis Showboats. You can see it live right here on Fox. So you like Simonson's ball reaction early.
Yeah.
But there's this thing out there in sports particularly called destiny. And the way things have played out today for this guy, Marshall Kent, you have to start saying, yeah, there's a higher calling right now. A bizarro Sunday for Kent. And he gets a strike there.
Shot.
I like that one.
So Kent has gone spare, strike. Simonson opened up with a pair of 9 spares and then a strike in the 3rd. Here's his arsenal as we enter the 4th for Simonson.
He's going with a tension star. It's not on the list, but that's what he's using, from what I'm being told. And another one in front of the 10 on that right lane.
Second time he's left that 10 pin on that right lane. And he's going to close out on that right lane too. So figure it out fast. Again, perfect going after that 10 pin. Flashback to mid-February at the Pete Weber PBA Missouri Classic. Simonson, your 5 seed, became the first person since Belmo last year at the TOC to climb the stepladder to the title. Dropped A.J. Johnson, Matt Russo, E.J. Tackett to reach the championship match. Took care of #1 seed Bill O'Neill, 225, 156, for his 14th career PBA Tour title, going for number 15 today. Both strikes have come on that left lane for Simonson.
All strikes have come on the left lane for both players.
Kent closing on the left lane.
And Simonson had choice and decided to finish on the right lane.
Right of target. 10 is wobbling. So Kent leaves the 210.
Not a good time for this. 210 for Marshall Kent, working on a strike, trying to avoid an open frame halfway through the title match.
Gave it a great shot, missed the 10. Open frame, Kent. And now he's down 11.
Good shot.
Needs a big bounce back shot here in the 6th.
That's his comfortable lane, and the good news, like you mentioned earlier, Rob, he gets to finish the game on that left lane.
Wasn't his choice.
No, it wasn't. It's a little surprising that Simo chose to finish on the right.
See if he regrets that. We'll know in a couple frames.
Okay. Either way, I'd still like a re-rack once we come back on, please. Thank you. They said they got a mechanical issue. They're about to.
So a minor mechanical issue in the back. Appears to be sorted, but Simonson has already said just go ahead and re-rack
And then
it.
once they're done, I would still like a re-rack here, please. Okay, just making sure we're on the same page.
Simonson with the win today. And the player of the year is a 4 horseman type graphic right now. Tackett had a chance to put a stranglehold on it.
Yeah.
Unable to do that in our semifinal match. Simonson would go to 2 titles, one of them a major.
Yeah.
Tying him with Tackett for that stat.
Yep.
O'Neill, Troop lurking as well.
Can't hit the right lane and chose to finish on that lane. Not sure what he saw in practice that decided on him finishing on that lane.
We showed that 4 horseman graphic. Keep in mind, if Kent is able to win, he joins that list as well. Nice pickup by Simonson. Oh, this is a tight one. This is a tight one through 6. 11 pins separating Simonson and Kent. Still haven't seen a pair of strikes yet here in the title match. All the strikes coming on the left lane. We've only had 4. 2 each.
Uh-oh.
He didn't lie.
3, 4, 6, 7 split.
My goodness. Hey, Marshall Kent, guess what? The time may be now for you to win your first ever major. Simonson could quite possibly give you a huge gift right here.
He's missed it all 5 times he's faced it this year. Going after the 3, 4, 6, 7.
Getting to it. Doesn't matter.
Big mistake. Not only an open, but loses a bunch of count.
Every pin is going to matter in this one. Every pin matters. And Kent knows he's been given a gift. He's got an opening.
This could go from a really good year for Marshall Kent to a great year.
That was his quote to us yesterday. His goal is to get into the playoffs. That's accomplished. The other goal is to get the major. Messenger! Get down 10! The satisfying moment of the match, sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a messenger dropping the 10.
That was just a headpin shellacking of the 10.
So many things have gone Kent's way.
And this is the point where, as an athlete on this stage, you start to feel it. And this is where you impose your will.
Finally a double. Kent in control.
Can Marshall Kent climb the ladder here in historic Akron, Ohio Riviera Lanes and capture the 2024 Tournament of Champions?
Do not count out this man, your 1 seed, Simonson, off an open frame. Here he is in the 8th, gets all 10. His first strike on that right lane. Only 3 strikes here, none of them paired together. It's now or never, Simonson.
What do you make of that, Rob?
We got a battle here, my friend. We have a battle.
A little statement right here.
Here, come on! Come on! I want it, let's go!
He needs that fan to cool himself off big time right now.
Maybe the biggest shot of Marshall Kent's career right here.
Little headbutt late of the 9. 16-pin lead. Kent trying to close in on his first ever major. Needs a strike and 8 for the title.
On the better of the 2 lanes for his first career major.
Way off target.
That's what I was trying to avoid.
1-2-7 left.
Just
Dude,
too
that one's so
jacked
good.
up and
That was
overthrew
so
it.
bad.
And now look at the max scores and how quickly they change.
You want a pressure shot, folks? Here it is. Second shot in the 10th. 1-2-7. He picks it up.
Good cover.
One more, and then Kent will sit and find out his fate. Both have a re-rack if they want to use it.
Wow. Just threw it out the window on this good lane.
Come on, baby. Brooklyn, why not? Closes with the 205. But it's Simonson stepping up. Needs a double and 4. I have never heard this place that quiet.
I'm not sure you can throw a shot any better than this.
Can I use it, please?
I mean, it was absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect.
You see what he needs.
All right, one good one. Let's go.
Thank you. You go pick up that trophy.
Celebrating with his mom, Susan, his girlfriend, Cassandra. Kent is a major winner. The trophy celebration live next. Marshall Kent in the 10th. A Brooklyn strike. It was Phil shot. Simonson had to have this. Didn't. Left the 10. Finishes with a 201. Marshall Kent, a 205. And he is a first-time major winner. We go down lane for the trophy presentation.
Thanks, Rob. So with the trophy presentations, we are joined by Tom Clark, the commissioner of the PBA, and Johnny Petraglia. Please do the honors.
Marshall, just tremendous bowling, going through 4 of the best on this pattern. That was really great bowling. Congratulations.
Extremely emotional win for you here today, Marshall. Put into words, describe the joy of winning in this historic venue.
I don't think I have to put it into words. You can kind of see it on my face.
You absolutely can. But let's talk about the matches then, because my goodness, what a roller coaster today was for you. At any point, did you doubt that you're going to be standing here in the winner's circle?
There was a lot of times, actually. Like when I couldn't keep it on the lane and got 3. And I mean, today was just a day of fortune. A lot of things went my way. A lot of great bowlers. I mean, I couldn't ask for 4 better guys and human beings to make the show with. And I mean, just to do it here on 27 and 8 here at Riviera and with all the fans of Akron. Oh my goodness. I have to thank my mom and my girlfriend standing over here. That's the second win they've seen this year, and I think they're good luck charms.
They absolutely are good luck charms. Let's talk about the fact that you just won your first major in front of your mom, Susan. Describe that for us. You said to us earlier that winning the major is why you're out here.
It's a lifelong dream come true. Simply put, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of heartbreak, a lot of emotion, and we finally got ourselves one.
And you absolutely earned it. Congratulations. You are officially a major champion.
AC/DC playing in the background. It's a long way to the top. It was a long ride to the top today for Marshall Kent. Had to run the ladder. 38-pin win over Jason Sterner. 41-pin victory over Matt Ogle. 20 pins better than his good buddy E.J. Tackett, who showed such great class after his friend won his first major. And then a 4-pin survival over your 1 seed, Anthony Simonson. Listen, I'm a softie. Yeah. Seeing him tear up, getting that first major, knowing how much it means to him, it hit me hard. It hit me hard. And to double down on that, the roller coaster that he went through today, the gifts he was given, the gutter balls he threw, the strikes, the Brooklyns. I mean, this
gutter
was
ball,
like
3
destiny.
count, Brooklyns.
Insanity.
I mean, he had it all. And, Rob, so many years I bowled on tour, there was just times when no matter what you did, it was going to be your day. Today was Marshall's day.
7th tour title, first major. Congratulations. Marshall Kent is a major winner. Next Saturday on FS1, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, we begin 3 consecutive weekends of coverage of the 24 PBA playoffs. The play-in round live from Arlington, Washington. Coming up next, UFL action, Michigan taking on Memphis. For Randy Pedersen, Kimberly Pressler, our entire hardworking PBA crew here on Fox Sports, I'm Rob. So you've been watching the PBA on Fox, and Marshall Kent is a major champion.